How does a CDN improve backend caching for server logic? Have you ever wondered how websites load so quickly, even when they have a lot of content? One of the secrets lies in how a content delivery network, or CDN, enhances backend caching for server logic. Let's break it down. A CDN works by spreading cached content across many servers located in different places, known as edge servers. These edge servers keep copies of static and some dynamic content closer to users. This setup means that when someone requests content, the CDN checks if it has a copy at the nearest edge server. If it does, it serves that content directly, skipping the backend server entirely. This process cuts down on the time it takes for requests to travel, which is called latency. By reducing the number of requests that reach the backend server, a CDN helps lighten the load on those servers. This allows backend logic and databases to focus on handling fewer requests and to work more efficiently on generating dynamic content or processing application programming interface calls. From a backend development standpoint, this means that server-side logic can run more smoothly without being overwhelmed by repeated requests for the same data. This is especially helpful for static assets like images, scripts, or style sheets. Additionally, CDNs can cache API responses or parts of data when suitable, which further eases the burden on backend processing. Another interesting feature of CDNs is the origin shield. This is an extra caching layer that sits between the edge servers and the backend origin. It collects requests from edge servers and caches content, which helps reduce the number of times the backend is accessed during busy periods. This setup not only improves scalability but also makes performance more predictable. Moreover, CDNs can optimize how content is delivered. They can convert files to more efficient formats or load non-essential resources asynchronously. This indirectly reduces the workload on the backend by minimizing the amount of data transferred and speeding up how quickly the content is displayed on users' screens. When you integrate a CDN into your backend architecture, you can expect several benefits. Static and cacheable API responses are delivered quickly from edge locations close to users. This means backend servers use less central processing unit power, memory, and bandwidth. Backend logic can then concentrate on dynamic operations that cannot be cached without feeling overwhelmed. The system can also manage sudden spikes in traffic more effectively thanks to the distributed caching layers. Plus, security improves because the CDN can handle distributed denial of service protection and filtering, which shields backend servers from attacks. In summary, a CDN complements backend caching mechanisms by bringing caching closer to users. This reduces the load on backend servers and speeds up response times, making backend development simpler and more scalable when working with application programming interfaces, databases, and server-side logic.